Hello Blazers, welcome to UAB Green and Told. I'm Greg Berry, Assistant Director in the UAB Office of Alumni Affairs. Through this podcast, you will hear conversations with members of the UAB community. In the coming months, I'll sit down with alumni, faculty, and even students to hear what makes them and UAB so special. People like Dr. Anthony Hood, a Birmingham native who failed out of 2 universities before discovering success with a portfolio of entrepreneurial ventures, which in turn led him back to the classroom and to UAB.
I could immediately apply what I was taking in my UAB classes to what I was doing in my businesses.
Sure, yeah.
And then vice versa. The experiences that I had in my businesses, I was able to bring those into the classroom and enrich the class discussion. And so school meant a totally different thing for me that second time around as opposed to the first time around because I didn't have the relevance.
And they had a program that was actually a really good fit for me.
That's Dream Cakes Bakery owner Jan Potter. UAB's nutrition science classes were perfect for her, something other schools couldn't provide.
I liked the small classroom. It was a new program back then, and I think I was in like the first class. I just really was excited to get up and go to school every day.
I was 17 when I came to the United States, and I came here by myself.
Balaji Kakawi came to UAB from Nigeria more than 2 decades ago. The university is why he stayed in Birmingham, and it's easy for him to say why.
It's a place where you can come and feel like you're home, and it's good people around here, and it's somewhere where you don't have to feel overly stressed out because it's not a huge city where you're dealing with too much with traffic and all that. It's just a breath of fresh air.
At times, Blazers graduate, come back, learn some more, come back yet again, and teach, like Dr. Anand Iyer. He got his bachelor's, MD, and a master's from UAB, and now he's molding the medical minds of tomorrow.
It allows you to sort of have a sense of humility and respect that whole process that somebody goes through, to not be too hierarchical, to not think like, oh, I'm so much better. No, I was you. I get it. Mm-hmm. And that kind of translates into sort of I think the residents get that. It's sort of like, hey, look, I was here. I was you.
For Lee Price, she wanted to be a cop, but poor vision kept her from joining Birmingham PD. Ultimately, it wouldn't matter. Thanks to her UAB background, she would wind up having a lengthy military career, rising to be Major General.
What a great opportunity for a kid that didn't have a plan to end up taking psychology, sociology. These are things that help you with experiences and just life experiences.
By about May, maybe it's April, I get this phone call from UAB.
Being recruited to run cross country and track, that phone call changed Tammy Thomas's life. She knew nothing about UAB, but fell in love with the university and Birmingham.
The changes that have been made since the 80s is amazing. I mean, to see UAB from what it was to what it is now, it just makes me want to cry when I think about all the progress that we've made.
Other alumni are Blazers from birth. That's the case for Full Moon Barbecue's Joe Maloof. Growing up in Birmingham's South Side, the restaurateur was destined to attend UAB.
I was born at UAB, so it's kind of in my blood, and I always thought I would go to UAB. I mean, UAB is just the heart of this city and will always be in my heart. And I feel like that's, the Blazer in me.
I hope you join me for each episode to hear the stories that make UAB, UAB. You can keep up with each episode at alumni.uab.edu/greenandtold and email me at greenandtold@uab.edu. Thanks for listening, and until next time, go Blazers!